So as promised in my previous video, today we're going to look at some possible upgrades to the HP Omen 16L, and the first thing I'm going to throw in is a new wireless card. And I mentioned before, this is Intel's B200, which is Wi-Fi 7, much faster than the one included inside Realtek. And in general, these come with Realteks and MediaTeks, and they're okay for the most part, but they're not the fastest, not the best, not the greatest. Obviously, they don't have the Wi-Fi 7. This one has, and the latest version of Bluetooth 5.4, I think. So we're gonna go right into the installation, show you how everything is done. And after that, we're gonna throw in the other promised one. This is the RTX 4060 Ti, actually from HP, and we are going to see how it's going to look inside with the Omen 16L. Aesthetically wise, the logo on the side here where it says RTX GeForce, it's lit up, so maybe it will look better. But most of all, what I'm looking for is the silence, which this one will provide, because the cooling solution is with the two fans, and we have some heat pipes. One thing just to mention here, what I really like about HP and their graphics cards for the most part, what I've seen over the years is putting the power connectors right here on the back of the card instead of on the top, where it really is, you know, kinking the cable, doesn't look all that great. When you put it in the back here, it just looks super clean. But yeah, let's go right in. We'll show how it's done. So now I'm gonna go and throw this one inside. As you can see, Intel B200, some of the specs here. Multi-device transmission, 5800 megabits transfers, and Bluetooth 5.4. Well, what's included inside this package? We have the Wi-Fi card, a little screwdriver, great for providing, and actually 2 extra screws. Excellent package. This costs around $20-some on Amazon. I'm gonna leave the link in the description of the video, so if you want to grab one of those, you can actually get that upgrade done by yourself. And I'm gonna just pop in the side panel, nice and easy. The computer is still running. Obviously, I'm gonna turn it off. You don't want to upgrade while it's running, but you see where the old card is right here. We're just gonna go ahead and replace it. So now I'm gonna throw some a little more light inside the case so I can see clearly what exactly we're doing. And here is the wireless card, super tiny. And here is the whole process. We need to just slide down this plastic little cover here. Comes off pretty easily. We just need to remember to put it back on afterwards. And now we have the card exposed with the 2 antennas. Be very gentle when you're getting the antennas out. Unscrew the included screw over here. We're gonna reuse it. We're not gonna use the ones that are provided in the package. The wireless card comes out, and now we can take the antennas out gently. And here's the old Realtek one. Because the different antennas are actually labeled, that's very good. We have 1 and 2, and make sure they match the same here, 1 and 2. So just line it up nicely and press on the cable until you hear a small click. And then we go into the antenna 1. So now that both antennas are in place, all you need to do is just slide it back into the place where it came from. Make sure you push nicely so the pins are actually aligned inside. And now I'm going to use a different screwdriver, the one with the magnet. That way I can just reach in directly and screw it back in place. And last but not least, we're gonna place our plastic cover right back into the spot where it was. Make sure you press it up a little bit, kind of align it. And now the 2 antennas are secured in place. The wireless card is secured in place, so you're not gonna have any problems when you're moving the computer around. And then on to the next one, see how easy that will be. Here's the GPU right here with a connector. All we need to do is just unplug it, because HP is so considerate to leave the port on the back side. All we need to do is just plug it back here as well. On the back of the computer right here, there's a little clip you see. So all you need to do is just pull on that clip and release it. They don't even use screws here anymore. Back in the day, there was extra screws. Right now, we just have a little knobs. So all we need to do is release it from the bottom here. On our PCI Express slot, hopefully the camera picks it up, there's a little button right here on top where we need to press, and then just pull the GPU up. And there it is. We have the single fan RTX 4060, super compact, super power efficient, by the way, less than 120 watts out of the case. And on its spot, we're gonna throw in the RTX 4060 Ti, again, also by HP. But you can use any 4060 Ti, by the way, here. It doesn't have to be the HP one. If you have even 5060, not the Ti, but just the regular 5060, you can throw it in and still use it. Make sure you click it in place, plug your power cable in the backside, just like on the existing 4060. Again, make sure it clicks. We're gonna put this bracket back on, and this is it. We're done. Let's start it up and see how it looks. And now after the computer is on, you can see the glorious GeForce RTX logo is lit up here. I'm gonna throw in the side panel so we see if it's really visible from the penetrations of the side panel. All right, now with the side panel on, you will see that we can kind of peek in and see the GeForce RTX here through the penetrations. Same goes with the fan. So if you have this computer on your desk sitting right next to you, it's going to be nicely visible. And this is how it looks through the window. Perforations that are on the back of the RTX 4060 Ti. Actually, ventilation goes straight into the memory. Maybe that will help out cooling it, but considering that it's running only on 4800 mega transfers, we're not really gonna need that. Plenty of space inside, actually about an inch, maybe inch and a half, even 2 inches longer GPUs can be installed. So keep that in mind, even longer than the one I just showed you being installed right here. So yeah, let's go into the conclusion. So the Intel i5 14400F inside is staying in the good temperatures. I mean, it's not the lowest it could be, but in the low 70s, to me, it's fine while staying super quiet, by the way. This fan and this cooler, they keep things very quiet. I have not seen any excessive noise. Obviously, in one of the future videos, we're gonna actually measure the noise output by this computer while stress testing or gaming to see what kind of noise we're looking at. But honestly, this is probably the quietest computer among all the other ones I have around the house. So yeah, they've done a good job here. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hit the thumbs up if you like the video. Stay tuned to the channel. Subscribe if you're new. Check out some of the other videos coming very, very soon. Check out the links in the description if you want to support the channel directly. So you can find some of the links about these things that I installed. Of course, the storage I did before. And as always, guys, you have a wonderful day.